Hello, my lovelies. It's me, author Alexandria Infante. So, I said I was going to start doing this. I'm going to do this little six video series of me doing an information dump on the 6 series that I read. So basically, what I'm going to do is give you all the information that you would need in order to consider or maybe purchase one of my books. Because I really feel like if you do, you will love this series. I loved writing it. Anyway, so the first series in this collection, it's like a collection, basically is Teaching Between Midnight and Dawn. It is the first book in a 19-book series. Yeah, I know that's huge. And I feel like it could be one of the reasons why it's not moving nowadays, because readers don't really want to read series that huge anymore. But I really feel like if you read it, you will love it. So the acronym TBMD, which is basically means Teaching Between Midnight and Dawn. And so what I did is, because I am a professor, I took a bunch of teachers and threw them in the mix to fight the things that go bump in the night, using myths, legends, or what have you in order to survive. So now Arieanna Fuentes, the main character, is a 7th grade history teacher. She is a priestess by birth, but she doesn't know this because when she was 2 years old, she was adopted by a missionary couple who are Puerto Rican, and so ethnically she is Puerto Rican because that's the culture that she grew up in, but racially she is South African and Caucasian. So her mom is basically African and her dad is white. So this entire series is a interracial series, so every couple in this series, 19-book series, is going to be interracial. I don't believe I wrote any interracial characters in here. I can't think of one, so I don't believe that I did. Now, for each book, you're going to get a different couple, a different power couple, a different perspective. Like this book, the first book is the werewolf perspective, because Auron is the main male character is a 475-year-old werewolf. He was banished from his clan because he's Scottish. He's banished from his clan because he unalived someone, because that person unalived his wife. So he unalived them back. But he went against the Nominus Council. And the Nominus Council is the governing body for supernaturals in all 6 of these series. They're the ones that unalive people. And once we get to the Death Merchant series, when I explain that one, you'll find out exactly what the Nominus is, what they do, and who they are, and how they run the Death Merchants, the ATEX, the LLWs, all of that. So this book is based off of the underlining myth is Egyptian, because she has no clue that she is an Egyptian priestess. So most of the myths in this book here have to do with Egyptian magic, the Book of the Dead, the book of the living, the opening of the mouth ceremony. All of that you're going to find in this book. I base all of these books in this series off of mythology. Pretty much all of my books. I teach mythology. So I take different myths and then I run with it. Some I have usurped a little bit and to fit what I needed, and added some in there. Like in this book, you will learn the myth of Sekhmet, with Sekhmet being the progenitor of vampires. So you're gonna learn something. I'm sorry, I'm a teacher. This is the way I work. So basically, this is the beginning book, and it focuses on werewolves. The next book, Teach Me the Night, focuses on vampires. And so they're gonna go like that, introducing you to these new power couples. So the next book, because it's based solely on vampires, but Auron and Arieanna and all that werewolf clan, they're all in that book as well. But the power couple in that book is Six and Jobella. Six is a vampire. So each book works like that, to where you get to book 6. Quillen is a gargoyle, and Kalanit is she's a witch, but she's an elemental witch. So each book works like that. You're going to get a new power couple, but that same couple, Auron and Arieanna, they're through everything, because the series is about Arieanna and what she's going to do with this legend and how this is going to affect everyone in this world. Okay, 2, there are accents in these books, written in text, because these are not American characters. Auron is Scottish. He is a Scottish werewolf. 6 is Romanian. Leichlin is Irish. Magnus is Scottish. Who else? These characters come from all over the world. Quillen is Welsh. So basically, you're going to get slang and accents written in this series, because this is where those characters come from. You're also going to get Spanish, lots of Spanish. You're also going to get French Creole, because the women in this series go from Spanish to French Creole to Hawaiian to Chinese, Japanese. You're going to get all these languages in this series, because these are what these people are. And to me, like, I know if I'm pissed off and I'm like talking to somebody, or I'm laughing or whatever, it might be funny to me, and I might use a Spanish word, you know, or I might argue with one of my children in Spanish because they're getting on my nerves, and not thinking that I should be yelling at them in English, so I might yell at them in Spanish. So that's what you're going to get in these books. Also, they take place in America, Los Angeles, Ireland, Scotland, Egypt, London. Those are the base for that, and then they switch back to America. So they jump from America to these countries, because this is where the Nominus, even to the Balkans, which is where the Nominus began, and then it filtered out through there. Let's see what else. You have gods and goddesses. You have kings and queens. Sephiroth, which is the main sovereign regent vampire. He's actually Spartacus. You have Merlin, you have Thor, you have Dagdha, you have, of course, Isis, Osiris, Thoth, Sekhmet, you have the Japanese sun goddess, you have Dagdha, you have basically mythology from all over the world, because there's 19 books in this series. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I did it quickly. So check out the series. I'm telling you, if you read it, you're going to love it. And I feel like it's going to snatch you in. Yes, there are 19 books in this series, so you have to be a deep reader. But I just feel like you'll love them if you try them. So that's pretty much it. This is Arieanna's Legend. It's at Amazon.com in ebook and print form. And then on Barnes & Noble in print form. In ebook form, because I haven't friggin' found out recognize how to do the actual print yet. Hopefully this year I will. But that's it. Bye. Thanks. I hope you guys watch this video.